I'm Peter Whittle, Director of the New Culture Forum. Now, if you follow the New Culture Forum or our channel and our programs, you'll know that we feel that cultural issues are the most important of our time, whether it's free speech, whether it's the rise of identity politics, whether it is immigration, whether it's about Western civilization. All of these things are hugely crucial to the political debate that we're having at the moment. And yet, what do we hear from Downing Street a few weeks ago? Reports coming out that somehow the government is going to go easy on what they would call the culture wars, that somehow the environment and these sort of issues, the more touchy-feely issues, are the ones that they want to major on. Well, that's all fine if they want to do that, but the fact is this will be seen as a real betrayal by most people who know that the most important issues of our time are indeed cultural ones. Boris Johnson in particular was seen as a man who would embody these kind of things, someone with a very strong sense of history and someone who cared very much about Britain. But it's proving to be absolutely not the case. If anything, Boris appears to be running the country very much as many of his detractors thought he would. He appears spineless, he appears without any real spirit, and indeed not even sincere. Should this really matter? Well, yes, it should, because particularly now, the Conservative Party is the party, more than ever, of working class people. When we had the election, the biggest vote in the Red Wall for a Conservative Party that we'd ever seen before. And yet what has happened? All of their concerns, whether it be about immigration, whether it be about British identity, whether it be about free speech, these sort of concerns are things that people care about. Being called racist at the drop of a hat, all of these things. What has the Conservative Party and what has this government actually said or done about any of that? Nothing at all, right? It's shown itself to be spineless, it's shown itself to be cowardly, and that comes from the Prime Minister himself, right from the top. This is a huge disappointment, and indeed many people will look back and think, well, you know, Boris Johnson was the person who put the con in the Conservative Party. People are crying out for some kind of representation on the cultural front, and they're not getting any at the moment. But of course, there might be a reckoning one day at one future election. But in the time being, I would say to you that there are people who will still stand up and fight, whether it be on the issue of free speech, whether it be on the increasing domination of our institutions by the wokerati, whether it be on immigration, whether it be on all of these issues that we cover all the time on this channel. We will certainly keep speaking up, and we will fight your corner. I know that you are with us. But this is a serious disappointment from this government. Many people would say you should expect nothing more from the Conservative Party. There was a chance maybe that things might have been different, but certainly that has proved not to be the case. Anyway, I don't want to be entirely pessimistic because I think I'm an optimist, and I think that in fact things will change. People will keep the faith, but certainly we will continue to speak out. We will continue to discuss these issues, and we will continue to fight your corner. So stay with us, and thank you for watching once again, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.